Today on Geek Devotions, we're going to be talking about My Hero Academia Vigilantes. Hello and welcome to Geek Devotions, the show from devoted geeks who are devoted to letting people know that they are loved. I am Celeste, and this is an Extra Tuesday. We are super excited about a new anime that just came out as of the recording of this today. And Dallas and I, who is off screen.
Hello!
Because we are recording this during our Monday night streams, wanted to talk about it. So let's get into it, Dallas. What do you think of the Vigilantes series?
So right off the bat, that was just art styles. It's slightly different from the regular My Hero Academia, which I really appreciate that it's different. And this feels more comic booky.
Yes, I actually really prefer this art style.
Really?
Like, I like the art style in My Hero, don't get me wrong, but this feels closer to the animation I grew up with.
Oh, okay.
If that makes sense. Like, it's not 90s animation, but it feels closer to it.
Well, and I can see that it's almost a flatter art style, but at the same time they have these like small little things that they add into it. Like they have the emoticons. You know what I'm saying? It's
what is that? The onomatopoeia?
Onomatopoeias, yeah.
Onomatopoeias.
Like, bam! Wow! And then like
grimace.
That was the funniest.
That was funny.
It just pops up grimace. And at first I thought it was like somebody's quirk was making those things, but no, it's just in the world like. These things are popping up. And so the art style of it, automatically, it's different. And I find that refreshing. I was afraid it was just going to be like, oh, it's another season of My Hero Academia.
Right.
Which I would love to have.
We would be very happy with that.
We would. So that's my first thing about it that I really liked. What else about the aesthetics of it did you like?
I just liked... Like I said, I liked that it was kind of a flatter animation. Not that the way they shade things and make things kind of pop out, I dislike. But there is something nice about animation looking animated, if that makes sense at all.
I get that.
Not that My Hero is realistic, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, totally. So another thing then was going on past the animation side. Was the story that they're laying out. This is an interesting story in my opinion.
Yeah, it is.
That we have it's a prequel.
Yeah.
Taking place.
And I think we've already seen people that we meet in the My Hero world.
Well, we know for a fact there's one specific
at least
person.
one. But I think that some of like in the crowd people are people who are older in My Hero Academia. Like, I'm just gonna say it. I think I saw Izuku's mom. Like, there is a picture in the main series of Izuku's mom younger.
Right. And
she looks a lot like she does. They have her animated in the MHA, but she's a little less. She's a little slimmer. Because, you know, us ladies, we get to what some people call our queen size as we get older. We don't want to be princesses, we're queens. But there was a lady who looked a lot like her with green hair that one of the characters just ran past.
Right.
And I was like, is that Izuku's mom?
Yeah.
Like pre-Izuku?
I think I can look at that. I missed that somehow.
I'll point it out when you go back and look at it.
Yeah. So, but this being in the world, it's familiar, so it feels right. At the same time, I kind of like the fact that it is different. That there is a what's the word I'm looking for? That there is a it's just a different story, different people. This is particularly following a kid who just discovered he has powers, or he didn't discover the power. He's known the power, but he feels like they're lame. And he's not good enough to be a hero. And then this dude named, what was his name? Knuckles?
I don't remember.
It was I have it written down.
You know who he made me think
Knuckle
of?
Duster. Knuckle duster.
You know who he made me think of, though?
Who?
Styx.
Styx?
Maybe I'm just, because we've been watching Daredevil Born Again, but he makes me think of Styx.
Okay. I don't see it, but okay.
It's just the gruff, we're doing this. Like, if Styx was in an anime,
Okay.
and he would be like extra and over the top.
I feel like it's been once seen Styx, so I'm not sure I can track with you, but okay. So, but like I said, it was just even though it's different, it feels similar. So it just feels right. It feels good to watch it. It makes sense in the world, and I enjoyed it. Like I said, the story of it follows a kid who is not new, but he just feels like he's like going to be a hero. And Knuckle Duster, he's like, you can't trust the heroes and the police, kid. Sometimes you got to do what's right.
There's not enough of them.
So,
all I'm saying is that he has to have like quads of steel from squatting down to
talking about the kid,
to travel like that,
right?
Because he has to like put at least 3
he has
of
to have
his
3 points
limbs
contact on the ground.
I want to know if he can go up a wall, though.
That's what I want. So for context, because people don't know what we're talking about, he glides. Like he sits down and he slips and slides constantly.
He just
but not faster than a bicycle, or just faster than a bicycle.
Just barely faster than a bicycle. So he's like squatting on the ground, going wee.
Right.
And I'm like, but can you go up a wall? Like, is that a thing? Because physics in this world are kind of sketchy.
They are kind of sketchy. You're not wrong. You're not wrong about that. So, and then you have this girl named Pop Star. Was that her name?
I don't remember her name.
Can't remember her name either. But Pop Step, that's what it was. And basically, she's able to hop up and down and do different things. And she basically made herself to be like a one of those idols that you would see in Japan, and which. Okay, cool. But again, she's not a high-powered person. She's just a girl who can hop around.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Like, and she does, like, pop-up shows.
Right.
And so she's, like, dancing on top of light posts.
As you do.
And like you do. I mean, if I could hop around like that, I might do that.
There you go. So you got her, and again, like I said,
I would defy gravity.
Knuckle Duster, who just punches people. Apparently, we don't know really what his quirk is. He's just angry.
His quirk is delusion.
Because he's delusional. So, but overall, I liked it. I thought it was fun. I'm excited to see more of it.
Yeah, I am too. I like that it does feel like it's in the same world, but it does feel like a very different story. Mm-hmm. This is not we are going to do it like we were talking about in our episode, Shonen Animes, or our episode of Comm Talk. Our Shonen Animes have that one hero who's like, we're going to conquer it all. This guy's like, they can't conquer it all. We need to help.
Right.
So it's just a very different tone.
Yeah, definitely. So, but that's my thought. Those are my thoughts on it.
And I guess those are my thoughts.
All right, cool. Well, we'll hear from you guys.
Let us know down below what you think of My Hero Vigilantes. If you're excited for it, I have friends that I think will enjoy it. Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Well, with all that being said, stay devoted.
Peace and love.